Thank you.
Give us some background about yourself and we'll go from there.
Okay. I'm Oscar Jimenez. My stage name is Heather Boa. I am from Southern Arizona. I'm here representing my state as first alternate to Miss Gay Arizona. I'm 30 years old. I work full-time as a social worker for the largest mental health provider in Southern Arizona. So I've been doing that career for about 8 years. It's one of the most fulfilling things I've ever done. I am working on a career as a costume designer also. That is my life ambition, is to design costumes for performers all over the country. I'd like to see my work in pageants all over the country. Thank you.
How many years have you been Heather Boa?
2 years. 2 years.
Does that stem from your desire with costuming, or?
I believe it stems from my desire to be in musical theater. I wasn't blessed with the greatest of singing voices. I love costumes. I love set design. And to me, performing as Heather Boa allows me to bring all those aspects of the theater and do these mini productions. And I can be as creative as I want to be. I can entertain people. It's been such a tremendous opportunity. I mean, the travel I've done, the people I've met, it's been such a given thing that I've decided to do.
How did you choose the name Heather Boa?
Heather Boa. I think when I looked at myself and I have this football player build, and I think, okay, what is something so feminine? And I'm like, feather boas, and I love costumes, and I love putting feather boas into all my costumes, and like Heather Boa, and that's where that came from. Mm-hmm.
With having the biggest portion of the competition finished last night, and looking back at it today, is there anything that you'd go back and change?
Definitely. I would have prepared more. I was very worried about my costuming and finances and whatnot. And what I intend to do now is to start Monday when I get back home. It's when I'm starting for the next pageant system. I'm gonna immediately start talking to people. I will start playing with ideas and doodling and saving my money so that it's not all has to be done at the very last minute. That's a lesson that I learned so far.
What makes Oscar happy?
Oscar, his family. About a year and a half ago, I became an uncle, and that has been an amazing experience. It's the most important job I've ever had, because I am somebody that she's going to look up to, and I have to give her the gift of having someone to follow in his footsteps. And by that, I'm being the person that I want to be. I am putting myself in dangerous situations, scary situations, and I want her to learn that a lot of the happiness comes from those dark and scary places that we might be afraid to tread through, but it's worth it at the very end. So that makes me very happy, that someday she's going to look at me and say, look at my Uncle Oscar, look what he did. Look where he came from, and look what he did and what he accomplished.
Do you feel that you have a good support system within your family?
Definitely. My mother has been there for all my pageants. When I first came out to my mother, she said, Mijo, she said, I'm fine that you're gay, I love you, but never wear a dress. And my mother actually helped me sew my first gown ever. And so it hasn't only been a growing experience for myself, but my whole family has evolved along with me. And to the point where, they're like, do you need money for this? So I'll be there, I'll have my friends from work. I mean, my sisters bring her bosses from work to my shows. So definitely, it's been a gift to the whole family.
Do you have a partner?
Yes, I do. His name is Nate. We've been together for 3 months. Very supportive young man. He goes to my shows. He carries my luggage around. He's very proud of me. I want to be with a person who is supportive of me as an artist. And I believe I found him.
Is he with you this trip?
He is not. He is not, because I had planned for this trip about 3 months ago, and he was unable to come here. He's with me in spirit. He text messages me throughout the day. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. You know, so in a way, he is here. In a way, he is.
In one word, describe yourself and why.
Evolving. To me, my main goal in life is to constantly try to make myself better. As a person, as an artist, as a husband, as a brother, and as a son. I never want to rest on something good that I did, something that I did well. I always want to top myself. As an artist, that is my main goal. It is to, year after year, see the improvement in my pictures, and the people that I'm meeting, and the awards that I've won. That is my main goal in life, is to someday look back and say, well, you know what? Maybe I wasn't the best at this, but I worked at it. You know, I never rested until I was comfortable with what I did.
Thank you.
Sure.
Obviously, there's many different pageantry systems out there. What attracted you to the Miss Gay America pageant?
The fact that it emphasizes that it is a transformation from man to female, which it's what attracts me to the art. It's here I am. You'll see me during the day, and I'm a man. Yet in the evening, you know, you can go see one of my shows, and all of a sudden I've developed, you know, curves in the right places, and I'm performing, and I'm wearing fabulous hair and fabulous costumes and fabulous jewelry.
And you feel fabulous.
Yes, I do.
And you're the queen of the desert.
Exactly, a desert diva.
Is there anything you would like to leave us with before you have to go that was or not?
I want you to know that what I'm doing here this week is the foundation for the Oscar, the Heather Boa, that in the future you're going to look at, and she's going to be fabulous, and she's going to be right on, and she's going to be a role model.
Good
Thank
luck
you.
to you. All
Thank
right.
you very much
All
for your time.
No
Thank you.
problem. We'll see you later on. All
Bye.
right. Take
Good
care.
luck.
Thank you, sir.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
Very nice to
Christopher.
meet you.
Hi, Vicky.
Hello. Very nice to meet you. Up here.
Thank you.
Very nice to meet you. Hello. Very nice to meet you.
Watch that. It's a trick when you get to the end there.
Well, my name is Christopher Thomas, and I created the illusion of Sasha Leigh Chambers.
Thanks. Sue.
Thank you.
Tell us just a little bit about yourself, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm Christopher Thomas, and I do create the illusion of Sasha Leigh Chambers. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina, where I was born and raised from a small but large family of 5. I was the middle child, so I was kind of the one that was not the oldest, but the youngest. I was also adopted at the age of 3. After high school, I attended the University of North Carolina at Charlotte, where I got my bachelor's degree in education. And I'm currently a teacher. I teach World and U.S. History at Vance High School in Charlotte, North Carolina, where I'm from. In my spare time, my free time, and my most dedicated time, I do female impersonation, creating the illusion of Sasha Leigh Chambers, a character formerly known as Lady Sasha. I'm the current reigning Miss Scorpios in Charlotte. I also hold many other bar titles, and I have also competed for the title of Miss North Carolina for the last 3 years. This past year was my 4th year competing, and I was lucky enough to capture and to be here today, the title of first alternate to Miss North Carolina. I love female impersonation. I love hair, makeup. My hobbies are working with the public, of course, definitely educating, working to be a role model and a citizen, and creating the illusion better and better each time.
What grade do you teach?
I teach 9 through 12, World and
Any
U.S.
of
History.
them know about your
No,
female?
not at all. I try to keep that work relationship different from the female impersonation side of me. It tends to go a little better with the parents.
Yeah.
Evening gown competition that you had last night. Can you tell me how you chose your gown?
Actually, I drew a sketch of it probably about 4 years ago, and I took it and had Claire's to make it. It was something that I really wanted to be unique and a little different. I wanted to bring something that wasn't so armored or Coco Vega. I wanted to go with something that had a little more excitement, pizzazz, Lone Train, some rhinestones, and kind of jazz it up. Hopefully you liked it.
What makes you happy?
Following my dreams, being able to be the person that I am, being able to be sitting here right now and competing for the title of what I really want, and that is to be Miss Gay America.
What have you learned so far?
It is my first year, but I'm not a veteran to pageantry systems. I've learned so far within female impersonation most to listen, because people are always giving you advice, and you have to take from the good and take from the bad and kind of mix it together and come up with something that is uniquely your own.
Who have you been impressed with this week that you didn't know before?
I'm sorry?
Who have you been impressed with this week that you didn't know before?
Let me see. I liked Alina Miletti. I think that her solo talent was very entertaining and very kind of out there, very different. Something that I think would be very funny. She definitely impressed me. Her personality, she's outgoing too.
What's your favorite part of the competition, and how did you prepare for it?
I like all phases of the level of competition. However, talent is my favorite. In female impersonation, doing a character on stage, creating the illusion of Norma Desmond is somebody that I feel I can do very, very well. She relates to my daily life only because sometimes I feel like I'm a star even when I'm not. And sometimes my personality and hers, the craziness of my days and the excitement of going to pageants and traveling and doing bookings and things like that. That would be it.
Is that the first time you did that?
Actually, no. It's my third time. I did it at Miss North Carolina America last year, and then I brought it back again this year a little differently. And then I changed the costume completely, got a new mix, got some help from a friend, Kirby Colby.
That was very good. I mean, the way it was all mixed in, it was interesting. I like that.
Thank you. I
Do you do
appreciate
other
that a lot.
characters? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry?
Do you do other characters?
I try to do different characters. My most thing is to dance on stage or either be dramatic. I like to be an entertainer regardless. If it's something fun, something different, if I've got a costume, if I want to feel fringy, then I'll put that on and go out there and do what I can do to make sure that I'm entertaining. But if I were to focus on characters, Norma Desmond is the one that I really like. Also, you'll see tomorrow night I'm doing Superstar Mary Kathleen Gallagher.
One word, describe yourself and why.
Dedicated. The reason being is because I haven't always had the greatest life. When I was smaller, it was a struggle for me knowing that I was different from everyone else. And to be able to follow my dreams, to be able to go on and to go to college when I came from a family that didn't have very much, and to be able to work where I am today is a large accomplishment, and I'm very dedicated to do that.
Symbol of excellence, what does that mean to you?
I want it right here. I want it right there. It needs to go right there, okay? You have to be polished. You have to bring good hair to the stage. You have to bring creative ideas. And you have to have a personality that wins people over to make them come do this contest. People are going to come in the store to do this contest regardless. But you need to make sure that who I am as an educator and who I am as a person, I think I've got those qualities that possess the symbol of excellence.
Thank you.
That was our knock that our time's up. Is there anything that we haven't touched on that you would like to tell us?
I just want to say that it has been an incredible honor to be here. And my first year at Miss America is probably going to be my favorite. I know that I'll probably end up having to come back because I've learned, and I am continuing to learn on what it takes to be Miss America. I do have confidence, and if you choose me to win this competition, if I earn the opportunity to win this pageant this year and don't have to come back, that's wonderful. But the crown sits right here, and you're right here. One day they're going to go hand in hand. So if I don't get it this year, trust me, I'll be back.
That's the attitude.
Good for you.
Cool.
Great idea.
Thank you so much.
Good luck, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Very nice.
You have fun.
Oh, thank you so much. Have a good one.
Good luck.
Thanks so much.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
How are you? I'm Thomas Mitchell, otherwise known as Diva. Nice
Yes.
to meet you. Thank you.
Give us a little background on yourself, and then we'll just go from there.
Oh, a little background. Okay. I live in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. And this is my very first time entering a Gay America prelim and coming to the Nationals. I'm very, very excited. I have a long history of entertainment. I worked for many impersonator celebrity type reviews and shows. I'm currently working at Jimmy's Cabaret in Fort Lauderdale on Las Olas. And I'm very happy to be here.
Have you competed in other systems?
A little bit here and there.
But nothing on the national level?
No. I until now I really haven't found a system that I was this comfortable with.
How's your experience going?
Wonderful. It'll be a great time so far.
You looked like you were having a really great time during your talent segment last night, and I'm just curious how you picked that as your talent and how you prepared for it.
That's good. Hedwig is a great number. It tells a story, and it's kind of an underdog. It's kind of an odd story, probably to tell here at Gay America about a botched sex change operation. But he's victorious through the whole situation. He comes through. He comes in terms with himself, and I really enjoy conveying that to my audience as well. And they subsequently feel that and enjoy it and know the story, even if they've never seen the movie or heard the soundtrack. They can feel it and they see it.
Is there anything that you would have changed if you had it to do over today?
If I had to do it over, as far as my talent went, I had a little technical difficulty, I think, with one of my flats. I think there was like a little bit of a crack in the stage and just turning it around. And I might have asked about having the podium removed. As far as visually and looking at it from a technical perspective, I think the flowers were very, very large and the podium was a little obstructing the view of your view of seeing myself. I probably would have asked if that would have been a possibility technically. But other than that, I think it went very well.
But you weren't counted off for that, so.
Okay. I just like to look at things technically also as an audience member's point of view as well. And I know if I can't see everyone, they can't see me. So I like to move around.
Same thing. The flowers I agree with, because at our level of the judges, you can't see the MCs because all you see is gladiolas.
Yeah.
And I think it was an angle thing, that unless they were sitting down and looking up, they couldn't tell. But other than that, no.
Well, in this system, our theme is symbol of excellence. What does that mean to you?
Oh, symbol of excellence is summed up probably by someone who's very professional. Consistency to me, you can be fantastic one night out of the year, but to have that every day and have that as your motto, your mantra, to always be better than you can be your last performance. Working in Lacage type shows, you know, I've done sometimes the same number for 5 years in a row, the same song. You take excellence in doing it just as good and better every time. And so that the same person who came and saw you 4 years ago, if they came and sent 2 of their friends and their Aunt Sarah from Missouri to see you, it would just be that spectacular as they saw you then. And I think that's, to me, what a symbol of excellence means.
What makes you happy?
What makes me happy? Performing and achieving my goals. Getting there, you know, seeing the vision and achieving those goals makes me very happy.
Do you have a partner?
I do have a partner, yes.
And would this cause any problems for you to travel if you were to be named Miss Gay America?
I don't think it'd be a problem at all. I think my partner is just as happy that I'm here, if not more so than myself.
Is he here with you?
He is waiting outside in the hallway this very moment, as a matter of fact.
So obviously he's very supportive.
He's very supportive. He's not a performer per se, but he just, you couldn't ask for somebody more supportive.
How about your family?
My family, my mother will be here for final night. She's coming in from Chicago, so she enjoys seeing my shows as well.
Is this your first time competing at Miss Gay America?
Yes.
What attracted you to this system?
Well, that I have to say that I didn't know a lot. I heard of it, but when I found out what the symbol of excellence was, and did a little bit of research on my own. Again, being from Chicago, I know a lot about the Continental and other systems, and it was something that I really had heard about, but it wasn't kind of where I was at. And until this point in my life, I hadn't found something that suited myself. You could conform to be something, but when I read the rules and found the history and all the people that had been involved through the years, I said, my gosh, this is really something worth and that merits my attention as well, to strive for, that I can be the best that I can be, and then affix myself to that symbol of excellence as well.
Out of the 49 other performers that are here, did you know most of them, or have you met people that you wanted to meet and didn't know before?
A lot of people I wanted to meet, but I didn't know anyone other than the first alternate coming from Delaware with myself. So
What have you learned?
what have I learned? I have learned the contestants, having been at pageants and
Right.
being backstage, the atmosphere can be sometimes tense and chaotic. People are extremely talented, so very, very, very patient. It's something that I've never seen before in a pageantry system, and nothing less than I expected. I truly expected to find something, my heart's content, to find something else, and to find it just in the contestants. These are the best of the best. These are the cream of the crop, and they're all here, and I'm so happy to be with each and every one of them.
That was our signal that we have about a minute left. Is there anything that we haven't touched on that you would like to talk about, or
Oh.
anything like you'd like to tell us that we haven't asked?
Let me think. No, I think that we've covered quite a bit.
If you're not successful in getting the crown, will you come back?
I just might do that. Yes, I feel like, again, it was a learning curve for me. This is not my first day at the rodeo, and for me to come and put a package together was quite an achievement.
Well, great.
And
Yeah.
Good luck to you, all right?
Thank you very
All
much.
right, we'll
You
see you
have
later
fun.
on.
Thank you.
Take care.
Pleasure, sir.
What's the station?
You have a good time.
Good luck. Thank you.
There, how are you?
Hi there, good afternoon.
I'm Steve.
Nice to meet you, Steve.
All right.
Hi there.
Mary,
Hi,
nice to
Mary.
meet you. Thank you.
I'm Vicki.
Hi, Vicki.
Thank you.
Hi, honey.
How are you, honey?
Good, honey. Hot chocolate.
I'm Spencer.
Nice to meet you, Spencer.
Thank you.
For your consideration, I have presented to you my resume for applying for the job at Miss America 2006.
Don't back up too far, you're gonna hit it's a trick right there, so kind of take up.
Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
Do you mind if I have a seat?
Oh, go ahead.
Thank you.
Prefer that you do.
Give us a little background and we'll pick it up from there.
Sure. Again, my name is Sam Waits. I give the illusion of Samantha Lynn. I have been in the art of female impersonation since 1998. I have studied the America system for the past 4 years, actually competing in the past 3, which I was here in 2002, I believe, or 2003. Learned a lot. Was very impressed with the transformation from male to female while still remaining a male. My other jobs, I am a residential manager for developmentally handicapped children. I have 12 under my care, as well as a proud father of a 3-year-old. My life is an open book. Please feel free to ask me any questions.
And all these responsibilities, a lot of them are for you, a child of your own.
Yes,
How
it is.
will you be able to fulfill your duties as Miss Gay America, which include a lot of traveling and commitments there?
Yes, it does. And actually, with the love and support of my family and the ability to spend any time that I want with my child, you know, traveling with me because my family can come along and be here as well with me, or anywhere in that case, to have my daughter here with the love and support with them, I'm able to do that.
Do you have her here at this?
I do not have her at this time. She is actually having some medical complications where she's in the hospital with my mother right now.
It's a little extra strain.
Yes, it is.
She's okay though.
Yes, she's doing very well. Very, very well.
Having competed in this pageant before, what effects, good or bad, do you think that the new ownership we'll have on the Miss Gay America pageant?
Honestly, I think it's going to grow. I think new, fresh blood to express more throughout the system, try new things, create new categories, which they've already started doing. It's going to grow leaps and bounds, and I'm very excited to be a part of it.
What makes you happy?
Being the center of attention makes me happy, and being around my daughter. My daughter is my pride and joy. That is one thing that I absolutely love, is being with her every single day, and it's killing me that she wasn't able to come with me on this trip.
So you got last night under your belt, how do you feel?
Honestly, I felt very, very well about last night. 2:30 in the morning doing talent, the last one. It was a little, after all night long, it's a little exhausting, but I gave it my all. I felt that I came here with a complete package, and I'm very, very proud of what I've done last night.
How did you choose your talent for this dinner?
Talent is a fun category for me, honestly. I wanted something very different, something that wasn't dancing, something that wasn't very comedy, but then again, it all ties in together to keep the attention, something high energy. And I love Broadway. And that's why I chose Annie, Get Your Gun.
It's a very catchy song. I can do better.
It does. Everybody catches on with that. Anything you can do, I can do better. And then they want to argue.
Do you have a partner?
No, I do not. I am single. My main focus is on my child, education, molding that child to what I believe, a great person should be.
How do you, what criteria do you use to select your female attire?
I stay up on the trendy part of it. Being a makeup artist, I'm around high fashion industries constantly. And I keep an eye out and add a little flair every time to make it to the drag extreme is where I take it to.
If you had one word to describe yourself, what would that word be and why?
Outgoing. There's never a point in time when I stop. I'm always there to better myself, to better prepare myself.
Do you feel like there's anything that sets you apart from the other 49 contestants?
We are all here doing the same thing. And I feel that myself, I carry myself with high respect. And that is one thing that I have noticed that some of the contestants don't do. And it kind of bothers me because everybody is different. Everybody should carry themselves with respect and higher standards. And sometimes you don't see that. Sometimes people get down on themselves, and that really bothers me.
Like they're too critical of themselves, their
Yes.
performances or whatever?
Yes, like the complications that happened last night. That things happen. You have to move on. Be a professional.
Symbol of excellence, what does that mean to you?
Symbol of excellence is someone that you respect, someone that when they walks in the room, you give them your utmost attention. That is very professional, that is on time, that can be a leader. That is what a symbol of excellence is to me.
To be Miss Gay America, there are a lot of administrative duties that you have to deal with. Can
Yes.
you name some of those for us?
Oh, of course. Punctuality. Punctuality, being professional, staying above and beyond the game, always having fresh new ideas, interacting with the contestants, making sure that they're prepared, make sure that there's nothing that they need or direction, make sure that they know the rules or if something is a little iffy. Always being available to anybody for any questions, any contestant or promoter.
Do you have much experience dealing with promoters?
Yes, I have. I have been involved with several different pageantry systems as well as in different pageants itself. And honestly, I have the utmost respect for promoters with all the drama and the things that they have to deal with.
That was our signal that we have about a minute left. Is there something that we haven't touched on that you would like to say to us or ask us before you have to go?
No, I honestly, I don't. I think we've covered quite a bit.
You ready for the next few days?
I'm actually, yes, I am. I'm very excited. The categories that I selected, that I was given last night by choosing my number, it actually played very well. That's kind of the way I wanted it to happen, and I'm very, very happy of the way everything is falling this week, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait.